I have covered The Weeknd on here on my channel after hours, way back, like a little over a month ago. But I will be doing another one on that one soon. But that's not the one we'll be talking about today, as we'll be talking about a specific mixtape way back in 2011 with House of Balloons. Now, I want to say this to make it clear, this definitely changed like the route that R&B or alternative R&B would take for the foreseeable future of that decade, as April was definitely a force to be reckoned with, or at least the concept of what he was trying to get at on this album, on this mixtape over here. And with the material that's on this album, it's not fun, but it serves a purpose. Specifically, take the track like Wicked Games. It has a bit of a laid-back production. While April's voice doesn't sound amazing as it would be on later projects, it's still enough for it to sound pretty powerful. Though my critiques for like this overall mixtape would have to be the fact that it's not really a fun listen, as it's kind of like Abel being a bit creepy towards women. Granted, I know that I understand that would be more of an aesthetic of his like later down the road, but if you have like a track like What You Need, which has Abel trying to be more desirable to a girl, like try to be like a more of a drug of some sorts, and trying to have her come to him as sexual satisfaction. And of course, not everything on this album really works, and Coming Down and The Knowing is tracks I don't care for, especially Coming Down. It's mostly reverting right back into like the depressing sound of the whole mixtape. I mean, the chorus is very weary and lackluster, so I really don't care for it. And High for This, the opener, sets the tone for the record. It has like echoes of the muffled drums in the back, while Abel tells the tale about getting a girl in the XO label crew. He explains how he decided to offer her a glass that had a liquid that was unnamed and that would have gotten her closer to him, aka just pretty much referring to ecstasy. Of course, the title track, House of Balloons / Glass Table Girls, which is probably the best one on the record here, as of course it presents itself as dark, depressing. The drums kick, the static like noise afterwards sets the tone for the first leg of the track. And in the first half, specifically the title track House of Balloons, it interpolates Susie and the Banshees, which I actually didn't know until I like saw a video on that. Of course, when we get to the middle point of the track, breaks down into this very hazy and distorted Glass Table Girls. I mean, it's during this half of the track that Abel tells us about the time that he hooked up with a woman and brought her to her house to do some drugs, which was like powdered sugar. And this, honestly, like two of these tracks, like as like one, has a lot to its subject matter, if I had to summarize it. So yeah, I can understand the appeal of this mixtape over here, but I think it's a tad one-dimensional, but definitely influential for what R&B could sound like in the future, especially for that decade, and definitely laid down the ground foundation of what will be The Weeknd's music. It's definitely a solid record, and that's why I'm willing to give it a strong B-, pretty much. So yeah, those are my quick thoughts on this mixtape over here, and we'll be doing more videos like this, as well as some long form videos for The Weeknd as well. So please stay tuned for that, and I'm gonna see y'all later.